All right, so I'm gonna do a reading for those who are going through a breakup right now to try and see what message Spirit has to tell you in reference to your current situation, and if you want somebody back, are they coming back, etc., etc. All right, let me. It's a nice breeze coming in the window, so let me open my. I need that. It's so hot. Okay, so let's see for my broken up people. All right, we've all been there. We know how sad and difficult it is. So I'm gonna start with. Let's start with Sen. Let's see what Sen Tarot has to say to my brokenhearted. All right, what messages does Spirit have for my brokenhearted right now? Those going through some emotional hard times. Not associated to any particular sign or anything like that, simply associated with emotional state of being. All right, so let's see what messages the Sun have for my people going through a broken heart right now. Well, sorrow, obviously. All right, and you have morality. All right, and you have go with the flow and control. Okay, so yeah, you're feeling it, obviously. Trust, ordinariness, or I can never say that word, but okay, so you're going through that emotional turmoil where you're staying up at night, you can't find peace in your head. You're starting to question, should you go into a whole phase with a morality, right? And Spirit is pretty much acknowledging the fact that you're feeling these emotions. So it's telling you, rather than try to control everything that's coming at you, go with the flow, okay? Allow these emotions to come. It's kind of like, don't build a house in there, but allow them to feel them, because if you don't feel them, they're always going to keep coming back and keep creeping up. So if you have to set a timer for an hour, whatever it may be, where you're like, okay, for this hour, I'm going to think about the relationship, the what ifs, the this, the that, cry, scream, kick. Maybe an hour is a long time, maybe a half hour. Set a timer. And the moment that timer goes off, you're like, all right, that's enough for today, blah, blah. It's time for me to trust that things are going to get better. Okay. Things are going to go from blue to pink, right? Blue meaning, blue has a lot of meanings, but in this particular sense, kind of like when you feel blue, going to pink, when you start seeing things through pink color glasses, you start to focus more on the good aspect of things, start to enjoy your everyday moments. Okay, start to find the beauty around you, start to find the beauty on the things that you do, and every day it'll just continue to get easy. Creativity, okay? Find something that'll keep your mind occupied. This sounds like typical advice, right? Projections, okay? So take a look at yourself in the mirror. Take a look at what it is that you've done that this person has projected back to you, okay? Become aware, all right? Become aware, because awareness is what would elevate you. That's what's gonna pull you out of the mental state that you're in, okay? We all see how he's like almost panicking in the background, and here she comes out with the blue flame, very comfortable, very peaceful looking. Just kind of know that you got you, okay? You got you. And then you have nothingness, all right? So again, accept the beauty in the everyday things. Learn to quiet your mind, because when you start to look at things a little different, things start to change, okay? And continue to move forward, just knowing that everything's just with that unknown, knowing that everything's gonna be okay, because the source showed up for you, which means, your higher self, whatever you believe in God, in spirit, whatever it is, it's got you, okay? It really has got you. It got you. And assistance means, again, finding the beauty on the everyday things, okay? So you're not on this earth for no reason, okay? It's not anything like that, but I started to kind of see it more as things are starting to move in the right direction, okay? Every day, it's another day, it's a better day, all right? Every day is a better day. And I'm inclined to sit here and tell you, I gotta find the book, hold on. I'm making a lot of movement here. Okay, I'm gonna read to you what nothingness is, because a lot of people are like, I don't understand what that means. So let me just tell you what nothingness is. 12. Oh my God, nothingness. Okay. Buddha has chosen one of the very potential words, shunyata. The English word equivalent is nothingness. It's not such a beautiful word. That's why I would like to make it nothingness, because the nothing is just nothing. It is all. It is vibrant with all possibilities. It is potential, absolute potential. It is unmanifested yet, but it contains all. In the beginning, in nature, in the end is nature. So why in the middle do you make so much fuss? Why in the middle become so worried, so anxious, so ambitious? Why create such despair? Nothingness to nothingness is the whole journey. How about that? That's the only one that I was inclined to read on, okay? So out of that, I'm gonna add some Illuminati, okay? See, from nothingness to assistance. Take that leap of faith. You know, it's kind of like the death card, you know what I mean? Where something has to end in order for something to begin. So you're wiping your slate clean in order to start over. But in order to wipe the slate clean, you have to accept the process, right? You have to accept the feelings that you feel. Cry if you have to, scream if you have to, you know, sit here and freaking have your whole face. I'm not telling you guys be safe, okay? I'm not condoning that behavior, but I'm just saying, like, now is not the time to second guess yourself, is what I'm trying to say. If you're called to do something, as long as you're safe and you're not harming anybody, by all means, do whatever makes you happy right now, okay? Let go of that control. Let go of the how are people gonna see me, you know? Let go of that judgment mentality and just trust that you're gonna be okay. Take that leap of faith. Do it, you know, and you're gonna start to feel peace on the other end. Prince of Wands, my player card. So if you're talking to somebody right now, be aware this person senses your vulnerability, okay? And they're just gonna get with you until they could get with you, if you know what I'm saying. So if you're okay with that, fine. If not, stay completely aware that when you're in this vulnerable state, you will attract people who don't necessarily have good intentions. The Hermit, and it did came out in reverse, but the Hermit just being self-checking, okay? Kind of check with yourself, regroup, redirect yourself, get in touch with your emotions, with your inner core, okay? Do what it is that you need to do to heal, all right? So let me see what other cards I got here. All right. Four of Pentacles. Take care of you, all right? You see how he's holding that pentacle so close to his chest? It's like, you know, hold on to your finances. Don't try to impress anybody with money. Don't try to be buying gifts for people you just met, okay? Because you got to take the time to figure out what their intentions are. And I don't feel you're in any stage of, in any particular good stage of mind to even be able to decipher what that is, okay? But accept help, okay? Collaboration, the Three of Pentacles. Accept help from your friends, from whoever it is that, you know, could kind of know what your situation is and could help you without really judging you, okay? Find your inner strength with the Queen of Wands. Take a look at yourself in the mirror and, you know, use that positive self-talk where you're sitting here and you're like, you know, I'm that bitch, I'm pretty, whatever it is you have to tell yourself to get yourself to see yourself in that manner, okay? Because I understand when you're going through a breakup, you know, a lot of times you take it personal, but it's not personal. I feel, you know, any breakup, when you break up with somebody, you have to be accountable for what your actions are, but they reflect the other person as well, okay? So it may not necessarily be that there's something wrong with you, you're just not a right match for that particular person, okay? And some people hold back on purpose, like they themselves haven't healed, so they hold their emotions back and close to their heart because they're not ready themselves to move forward. And that's when, you know, like I said, your whole face, this is a man's whole face, okay? Obviously, you know, to a man, it's always, for whatever reason, societal divisions, okay? New prosperous beginners. beginnings. This is also my good day card. So maybe you have someone that, you know, can give it to you and give it to you right. You know what I mean? And hey, if you can handle it, go ahead, girl. I'm not knocking nobody. You do whatever it is that you have to do to get through whatever it is that you're feeling. There's a Spanish saying, un clavo saca otro clavo, you know? Meaning, you know, you could take a nail out with another nail, which logically or rationally speaking, it doesn't make sense. It's one of those things that translations, you know, it gets lost in translation. But it technically just means that, you know, where you took out a nail, there's a hole for that nail, so you can hammer another nail in that hole and it will fill it, right? So I don't recommend that. I'm just saying that's just an expression. 7 of Cups, okay? The card of confusion, of options, of being in your head, which we already figured out you are in your head. Stop questioning yourself. This is a player card. This is also the self-doubt card. This is the, you know, oh, the what if, you know, this, or could have done that, or should have done that. You know, stop. Just accept what happened. Cry your tears, you know, let go, do whatever it is that you typically do to get out, but accept your feelings, okay? Let them come in. Stop trying to control them. Stop trying to stop feeling grief, okay? Because no matter how much of an asshole this person might have been, no matter what happened, you know, you can't control other people. So accept that. Once you accept that, look at what's coming. Ace of Cups, okay? Fill your cup. Fill your cup. You know, once you get yourself together and you find a way to back to yourself, you transform through the pain, you grow from what you're going through, the universe will reward you, okay? And then you have Justice, all right? This is Libra, by the way. I haven't called out any signs just because this is a breakup, and I don't want to sit here and be like, oh, by the way, you know, this is this card or that card or the other, because I know how easy it is to misinterpret signs when you're going through an emotional ordeal. But she's just karma, scales being balanced, finding your way back to your peace, finding your way back to the road, your path, okay? Finding a way with the balance scales to balance your emotions, with the sword representing thoughts, you know, getting logical, kind of gathering yourself and becoming that female that you are, or that male, that you just finding yourself again, okay? So you start to believe in yourself again, which is dope, okay? So since we are talking about advice and stuff, let's see what Wisdom Oracle, what kind of advice the Wisdom Oracle has for my people that are feeling down and out right now. All right, let's see what other message. Okay. A change is in the wind. See, you never stay down that long, you know. Life is cyclical. It's like a pendulum. It swings back and forth. So it be like that. Not for you, okay? So whomever it is you're crying about wasn't meant to be for you. Obviously, they wouldn't have left you if it was meant to be yours, because when something is meant to be yours, it's meant to be yours, honey. All right? And then you have go the distance. So don't stop working on yourself, okay? Transform, go make it to the end, make it to the finish line, because that's, you know, you're gonna feel accomplished. Set yourself a goal, start a project. All right, and you know, give yourself the time to feel what it is that you're feeling, but also set a goal for yourself that every time you accomplish a task for the project or whatever, it represents how you're healing. Okay, so don't make it a long time project, right? But make it something creative, something that'll keep you occupied, and every day you work on it. The more you work on it, the more that you're gonna be healing through that project. And when you reach the end of that project, you're not only gonna feel proud of yourself, but you're just gonna be like, damn, you know, like I really have built myself up back to this. So I kind of do something like that you could relate with. By the book, this simply means, you know, you can't shortcut the feelings that are coming because you're going through a breakup. You have to feel them, okay? It's just the path you're on right now, and I know it sucks, but then you have Yin, which is your feminine balance side. So come back to you, all right? Let that bring you back full circle to you, to who you really are. All right. And then that's just gonna open the road for you moving down. I mean, that's just the way it works. All right. So I hope that helps somebody. If you need a reading, email me. This is a general reading. It may or may not resonate with everybody, but I hope it helps somebody. All right. So, and hang in there, okay? Hang in there. And we shall see you on the other side. Peace.